Hi, it's Debbie with the Question Queens, and wow, do I have a video for you today. I was literally going through YouTube and I found this video. I was just watching it, and my blood pressure went way too high. I had to stop what I was doing, actually finish cleaning up my kitchen and everything, and come over here and record because I am dumbfounded by what I heard. So, I would like to hear from you and see what you think, and be prepared because it's going to shock you. I'm still in shock. All right, let's get straight to the video. Oh, if you have not hit that subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button and the like button and all the other buttons. All right, thank you. Hang on.
So women divorce men 70 to 80% of the time. I would argue in relationships it's probably similar. Men aren't leaving, women are. So to a guy's point of view, he's going to commit to this girl. And what does he get? He doesn't get purity anymore. You know, these hoes. You know, he doesn't get youth anymore, so he doesn't get either of those things. A lot of times she already has a kid, so he's not fulfilled.
Okay, I was going to try not to stop it, but these hoes. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. These hoes.
So he doesn't get either of those things. A lot of times she already has a kid, so he's not fulfilling.
Let's just back it up another minute.
So to a guy's point of view, he's going to commit to this girl, and what does he get? He doesn't get purity anymore. You know, these hoes. You know, he doesn't get youth anymore, so he doesn't get either of those things. A lot of times she already has a kid, so he's not fulfilling his mating strategy. On top of that, even if he does find a good woman that maybe has the qualities he's looking for, she was going to want him to marry her, right? And what does he get out of that? Oh, she can leave and take half, and take my kids, and she's paid to take my kids away from me. She gets more money if she takes my children.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. If a woman does meet a man, I'm going to address this first. If a woman does meet a man and they fall in love, and she's going to want him to marry her, so they want to get married. What does he get out of it? Oh, I don't know, maybe a family. He doesn't get, what did she say? Purity. Yeah, what day and age are we living in? Oh, I'm sorry, is the woman still supposed to be pure and the man isn't? Remember the whole lock and key analogy? Oh my gosh, it's mind-blowing. And the second thing, he doesn't get youth. He doesn't get youth. He doesn't get youth. I'm going to leave that one to you all. Go ahead and put a comment in there and just let me know what you think of that. I'm thinking of my friend Chastity right now, and I would really love to hear what she has to say. Oh my gosh. All right. And then the third thing, what was it? I already forgot. She just,
He get out of that? Oh, she can leave and.
Oh, he doesn't get to fulfill his mating strategy if she already has a kid. So he can't have another child with this woman. He's defeated. And what if he has a child already from his first relationship, first marriage, or previous relationship? Does he also not get to... Oh my gosh, this woman.
Take half. Going to want him to marry her, right? And what does he get out of that? Oh, she can leave and take half, and take my kids, and she's paid.
I have news for her. A man can leave and take half too. There's a shocker for you. And the way this works, a man and a woman that have children can have 50-50 custody. Split, equal, joint custody is what it's called. And they go by days, by nights. How many nights they spend with each parent. So you can have the child 50% of the time, and she can have the child 50% of the time. Now, if you're making $500,000 and she makes $100,000, the children deserve to have a $600,000 lifestyle home. Well, you both can't do that because you're getting divorced. So what they have to do is lower yours, raise hers. Same thing, vice versa. If it was the woman that was making 500,000 and the man's making 100, same exact thing. Just because you have a penis doesn't mean you get screwed. Paid to take your children.
To take my kids away from me. She gets more money if she takes my children.
Mm-hmm.
And so from the men's point of view, they're just kind of like, F it, because like women aren't wives nowadays. And what do they get out of it?
But
like
you know,
men are logical.
I mean, can she do any more? I can't even think of the word. You know, where you talk about the whole group and not just one or two or six, the whole group. And I please tell me what the word is. I can't think of it. That's going to drive me crazy. Assuming the assumptions that she is making and the prejudice that she has against women is astronomically out of this world. Okay, I'm really going to try to shut up so you can watch the video.
They're logical days. And what do they get out of it?
But
like
you know,
men are logical. They're logical people. And so they're thinking, does the benefit outweigh the cost? And like, I just think as women, we have to look at ourselves and say, the benefits we bring nowadays don't outweigh the cost for most men.
You know, for the sake of argument, and finally it's about my turn to, you know, help the boys out. I'll tell you something. Boys, do you know the best way for you to deal with a modern woman? Be stush. Stush means be a bit more stuck up about yourself, because actually girls don't like rejection. And then when you reject one, she wants you more because it's a challenge. At that moment, you've got the power. If you want her, you want to maneuver and check what she's on, and you want to get her in your books.
But okay, but
Yeah,
That
I'm
is
not gonna-
okay. That's horrible advice. Don't ever do that. Dating is hard because you're literally trying on people to see if they fit you. They fit your personality, they fit you physically, they fit you emotionally. Dating's hard. When you start playing games and add games to that, then all the responses of how they fit you is a lie. And if you're trying to figure out where the truth is, why try to manipulate someone? This goes for men or women. Why try to manipulate someone just so they will do something they wouldn't normally do because it's just you? Does that make sense? I'm going to say it one more time. Why would someone manipulate the situation, the person that they're interested in to get them to do something they wouldn't normally do simply because you are worthy and they value you? Let people show you who they are and then believe them. When you're trying on that person, they may not be a good fit for you, but throwing a game in there just to get a reaction, they don't like rejection. Nobody likes rejection. Newsflash, no one, men or women. People don't like to be rejected. But we do value truth.
You want to maneuver and check what she's on, and you want to get her in your books.
But okay, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
listen to this from the men's point of view. So I have to play a bunch of games with these women in
I
order
agree
to
with
get
her on
them
that, and I can't believe I'm
to
saying
commit
it.
to me. Why do it at all?
because
Why is it worth it?
Yeah,
No.
it's like what is the benefit to the men? Like what genuinely? Who in here has a cookbook? Maybe you.
I
Maybe
don't
you.
need a cookbook.
What?
I do.
You don't
but
need
Like,
a
but that's
I
what
have
I'm
one, but I
saying.
don't
Are
Like,
you asking if we can
No,
cook?
no,
From a male
my
perspective.
point is none of us in here can be considered traditional women. And back then, an average guy could get a traditional woman. And now what does he get? He gets a boss bitch, a boss babe, a girl that's been...
Why does it have to go from one extreme to the other? Because women are, you have two people that are working in the household. It's not a boss bitch. It's not, my loss is not your gain, and your gain is not my loss. Does that make sense? You don't get a boss bitch. You probably get a very tired woman. If you have children and she's working, you have children and you're working. Are you tired? Yeah, you are. So the woman is supposed to not only get up, get all the kids ready, get them off to school, get them fed, get them off to school, go to work, come home, do all the homework, make sure baths are done, do all the laundry, and then get home, then get in bed and have sex with you. Do you want that life? That is why what she's saying is, quote, the traditional woman, it was a very unfair balance. I'll just put it that way. But women didn't work back then. If a woman didn't work, but then a lot of men really bashed the women that stayed at home. What, you don't work? There's a lot of things that go into that. If you love your partner and you put them first, and I'm not saying that happens 100% of the time. It absolutely doesn't. It's not realistic. But for the majority, you want that person to be the happiest person that they can be. But stress and life and work and kids and money and sex, all of that changes daily. And it all stresses each person involved. All right, I'm going to get off my soapbox and continue.
Ran through. He gets an ex-husband. And now what does he get? He gets a boss bitch, a boss babe, a girl that's been ran through. He gets an ex-hoe. He gets a born-again virgin. Like,
what do
this
I
is,
get?
as women, this is what do we get? We still get protection and provisioning.
All right, I think I've seen enough. What do you all think? I know that I ranted a whole lot, and I really couldn't help it, but let me know what you think. Now, I have no doubt that there are women out there just as she described. There's so many assumptions on this video, and plus whatever that word is, what I still can't think of it. You know, where you group everybody together. I'll think of it as soon as I hit stop. Anyway, so that's the video. Definitely leave me your comments. Let's have a discussion about this. I really do want to know am I out there? Am I way off? If I am, I love to be wrong. So educate me. I would like to know. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. Share with all your friends, and I will see you soon.